Hey guys, today we're going to be doing my monthly wrap-up and my next month's TBR. I can't. Hello. Hey guys. Hey guys, and welcome back. I started off with The Bodyguard by Catherine Center. This book was funny and oh yeah. This book was kind of giving like Flawless vibes when they were out on the ranch. So if you like that, you would like this one. Next, I read The Last Word by Taylor Adams. And this one was not my favorite thriller, but I am very picky about thrillers. But this one was pretty good. I liked the premise. It was like a slasher vibe. It wasn't like psychological or twists or turns. It was just like a slasher in an old cabin. Then the third book I read this month was All My Kisses for You by Monica Murphy, and this is the Lancaster Prep Next Generation series. So this was like those kids, but their kids. And this one was really good. It really brought me back into the world. Next, I read Snow Falling from Jane the Virgin. I've watched that show previously, so I decided I was going to read the book. But I didn't like it, because things that happen in the show it's not how it happens, and it kind of makes you not want to root for the characters. Next, I read Love in the Time of Serial Killers, and I have read another book by Alicia Thompson, but I did not like it. It was just not my vibe. I think it was With Love from Cold War, and I just did not like it. So I went into this one thinking I wouldn't like it, but I ended up surprisingly really liking it. And I think that it definitely, the cover does not match the vibe of the book. Like, if you're looking at it, and the title, if you're looking at it and you're thinking that you don't know what you're going into. Next, I read All I Want Is You, and I read it on Kindle. I don't have the physical copy just yet, but it is a 51 book series, and I'm super excited about it because it's giving Lancaster Prep. It's like families and they're rich. And then I read the next book in that series, which was called If Loving You Is Wrong. It made me really mad. Like, some things that were happening just made me angry. The first book follows this one couple, and then the second book we continue on with that couple, but we also start to shift and get onto the next couple. And I think they did that really well. Instead of like each book, they kind of like, it's more of the Addicted Calloway series, where it kind of all like mixes and mingles. And last but not least, I read Twisted Love by Anna Huang. In this book, it was kind of hard to read it in between that series. I think that the twists were really good. I think that that they were cute together, but it was more about like the plot, and the plot was really interesting. It had my attention hooked. And then the forced proximity I thought was interesting. It wasn't very typical. So the books I want to read in February are Hexed by Emily McIntyre. This is a part of the Never After series, and I read the first one, which was Hooked, and I loved that one. This, I think, is like book 5 or 6, but I just wanted to pick this one up because it's a little bit thicker. What's your problem? You'll have to excuse my dog. We just got this little puppy. His name is Rocket, and he loves a nibble. The next book I want to read is Keep Me in Your Heart by Monica Murphy, and I love the sprayed edges of this one. I got it at Walmart, and it is the second book in the Lancaster Prep Next Generation series. So there's 5 books into the first series, and then this is the second spin-off series, so this is book 2. And I've been really wanting to get to this one, but that is so giving Valentine's, so I have to wait just a little bit longer. Next is Assistant to the Villain. I got this one for Christmas, and I've been really wanting to read it, but I've been waiting until I'm in a fantasy mood. Everyone says that it's super funny, so I'm excited for that one. Next, I want to read Home Before Dark. I think this one, I've only read 2 other Riley Sager books. The first Riley Sager I read, I wasn't the biggest fan of, but I thought, it was pretty well written. But the second book, House Across the Lake, I really loved. So I'm excited to read this one. Next, I want to read My Roommate is a Vampire. I think this one's gonna be like just a quick, short, lighthearted read. It's really not that big. It's a little over 300 pages, so that'll be a quick, easy Valentine's read. I got Just Last Night for Christmas, and I've been waiting to read it, but I really want to read it on Kindle for some reason, so I'm waiting for that to come through. Next, we have Funny Story by Emily Henry. I am gonna wait for the Kindle for this one too. I read Happy Place, and for some reason I didn't like it, and I thought I would. Maybe I just need to reread it, but it wasn't. I couldn't even tell you what happened, so I might have to reread that one. But I've loved all her other ones, so I am excited to read this one. And last but not least, we have We Used to Live Here by Marcus Clyer. And I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but I saw this recommended in a magazine, and people said that this was the most profound thriller that they have read in 2024. So I asked for it for Christmas, and I'm super excited to see if maybe we have a new author we like, or maybe this is hyped and I just haven't seen it before, but I only saw it in that magazine. These are all the books I read, and these are all the books I want to read. So I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, guys.